Welcome back, awesome action toy fans and subscribers. Well, Saturday, April the 19th, 2025, and I've got the very big, exquisite basic, doesn't look very basic to me, Godzilla X Kong, the New Empire. This is Shimo action figure. I'm not sure of the scales, not 118 obviously, but it's going to scale very well with 118 and maybe 112 figures. Possibly as a mount at 118, except those spikes can get in the way. It's going to make a great monster. That is a big box. That box is over a foot, probably a foot and a half long. The actual creature won't be inside, we know, but let's have a look how long that box is first of all, just being a bit extra. 19 inches, so over a foot and a half long. Very, very cool. We can see that picture on the figure on the front, and then we can see on the back. Again, more pictures. Does look very cool. I'm wondering how that tail is going to push, and if it's spikes, going to hurt my hands. Made by Hiya, obviously. Hiya, I have a very hit and miss relationship with. They make some very, very cool, good things. Then other things like, why did they do it like that? But who knows. Anyway, I'm going to unbox this, set it up. I'll be back in an instant. Stay tuned. Here it is. Here is Shimo. My first impressions. Oh my God, the overpowering smell when you open it up. Super strong. Other than that, it comes in one piece, and this so far is looking fantastic. I think Hiya, in my initial thoughts and feelings, have done a great job on this. There are going to be issues, I'm sure all toys have somewhere, but it's looking like a very good job thus far by Hiya. Really, really nice. No accessories, well, not like us anyway. Came in one piece, which was surprising, but a nice surprise. Nothing to sort of push in and whatnot. Looks very, very cool. It's going to work as well as a beast in your 112 scale as well. So let's get a close look. Do I bring it in or take the camera forwards? I think I'll take the camera forward slightly. Maybe a combination of both. You can see into its mouth there. You see it's got the little joint. Is the tongue articulated? Looks like the tongue is. Oh, the tongue is articulated too. So that's pretty cool. See the eyes, a bit small, but they're painted. This sort of shiny effect on the white and on the blue, the metallic, really works well. It's got a lot of articulation, but it appears that the legs don't get out and in, only forwards, backwards. But look at that in a second. A couple of joints in the neck there and multiple joints in the tail. And I have seen pictures of this standing up on his back leg, so we'll have a look at that as well. This looks absolutely fantastic. Will it work as a mount? Nah, you'd have to probably take that off, because otherwise there's too many spikes there. I don't think it will, but as a monster, it's great. Okay, articulation, head to tail. So we know there's two joints in the neck, so you get a nice left, right, up, down's okay, and you can turn. We saw the tongue is articulated, the jaw is articulated. Legs, oh, there's a sort of an out and in, very small. They go round all the way but to the outside. We've got a elbow, double elbow joint, but that's very loose. It's not to support the weight. And then we've got we've got claw joints. That's cool. Individual claw joints. And you've got a wrist stroke ankle joint. Midsection, we've got a joint here, which is quite loose. And a joint again, which is again quite loose, but good. Back legs, they are better in and out than I was expecting. Again, they will go all the way around, but they have to change out. Maybe not all the way around, but most all the way around. Double kneecap, which is quite good. Again, you've got an ankle joint. There's no individual claws on this one. The tail, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 joints, it looks like. So lots of motion in that. Can it stand up? I've seen pictures of it. Let's have a look. Oh, it can. Let me get the everything scaled nicely, including its sort of claws. Get the head and neck coming down. That's pretty damn wicked. It can stand up without its tail touching the ground. So if I come out, zoom out a little bit. That is fantastic. I really like that. Now, I got this from Calkis Toys. Link in the top right. Click on that link and use the discount code, which is in the link name as well, which should be Adam-Calkis, and you'll get a discount off this as well. And Calkis are great for your Hiya, your Acid Rain World, etc. toys. So do use that link I put there. Links also in the video description below, Calkis Toys, if you didn't see the link in the top right. This is fantastic. Can I come forwards more? Oh, forwards more is going to want to fall down. Even the tail's not going to save it for this one. Ooh, it can. If I turn to the side, look how far forwards that's leaning. Oh, it's going to fall now. That's almost holding it there. Let's get that tail a bit straighter to out counterbalance. Look at that. That tail is not touching the ground. That is awesome. The joints are a bit loose, but actually stiff enough to hold these poses. Having that tail as a counterbalance is fantastic. So what I'll do size in length, then I'll do size standing up, and then do a few comparisons standing up and lengthwise. This is great. It's going to be great for your monster field. Obviously, for your 118, looks great as a monster in 112 as well. It's got that nice sort of in-between size. Let's do standing up first. How high can I get him standing up? Okay. About that high. See how high I can get him on his standing up. So I'm making him just over 10 inches, around about 25.7 cm. I'll do comparisons standing up and comparisons with him being flat. Let's go smaller first. So let's use my Sigurd the Survivor, Boss Studio Sigurd the Wanderer here. There's another encounter he's not looking forward to, since that's twice the size of him. Yeah, that's really, really good there. Very, very cool. Let's use a standard 112 scale. Use my I can't remember his name already. From Shang-Chi. I used him in another video. I remember his name and I can't remember it now. So a Marvel Legends figure. And again, you see it looks good in standing up mode. Or standing up posed. Let's use a Bath. This is one that's more sort of similar to a climate and colour. Is it Wendigo? Who's big, but now while he's broader, he's still being towered over by this Shimo. Very cool. Okay, let's change the pose to the four-legged pose, then do the same comparisons again so we get a nice, more even look at things. We'll go for height and length on this one. So length like this will be bigger. Ooh, ow, my thumb. Will be bigger than it was when it was standing up because I haven't got any bends in it on the tail. It should be bigger. Yeah, so making this about 40.5 cm, just under or just around 40 inches, give or take. I'm telling you a line, not 40 inches, just under 16 inches. I'm talking about centimeters, 40 cm, and around about 16 inches, or just under 16 inches. And then same comparisons again. Let's use Sigurd, and that's still such a great beast for your 118 scale. Really, really good. Let's use that's the name, Death Dealer. I'm gonna milk it in the end. Our Marvel Legends Death Dealer. Still a great scale versus a Death Dealer as a monster. Use our Wendigo, something go. Now it's going to look still we're going to work quite well, but he'd have to be painted, the Wendigo, to match the colour more. So they look a bit strange, even though they're both sort of white. It still looks pretty good with your 112 scale. I'll do one more 112 scale. I'll use the Sabretooth Build-A-Figure from recently, which is a fantastic figure, has to be said. I'll put him in front here. And the Sabretooth's got a far better articulation in terms of stiffness. But it has to be said that this Shimo just looks great. Hiya, you've done a great job on this Shimo, I must say. Very, very cool. I've got there, is it Ghidorah somewhere? But I'm going to be selling that soon. I didn't like that one. Speaking of sales, top right screen now is the link to the Facebook page, Awesome Match Toys Sales, where I put stuff for sale there first, and I put it in other groups as well. And I put stuff up most weeks. Very, very nice figure indeed. I think I have knocked it out of the park with this. I'm going to recommend this, particularly into your fantasy or your sci-fi. That works at either. Very, very cool indeed. Okay, this is Awesome Match Toys. I'm signing out, saying please like, share, subscribe. Check out the Patreon that done so. You can see all the videos before the publish on YouTube, exclusive content from time to time, and prize draws from time to time too. So it is worth checking out. It's free for 7 days, no obligation to pay or to join. I will see you in another video very, very soon. Stay happy, keep collecting. Bye-bye.